guess what, Internet? We're going on a road trip. Thank you. Awesome. Thanks so much. Thanks.
I just finished my super comfortable con floor cosplay, Ellen Ripley from Aliens, and that means it is time for the official cosplay photo shoot, which is gonna require a road trip because the studio is a couple of 100 miles away. Now I've got everything packed up in the back of the car. I have coffee for the road. There's an audiobook already queued up, and I have too many snacks ready for when road hunger eventually strikes. And we've got the Pacific Northwest to keep us company for the next couple of hours. Since I'm gonna be doing all the things today, I also have a helpful camera human co-piloting this vlog. So prepare yourself for some epic passenger B-roll, slightly blurry behind the scenes footage, and honestly, the type of visual chaos that is pretty representative of my cosplay style. So let's hit the road and do this thing. Well, we've got some time to kill on this drive. I have to share something that might be a little surprising. I've been cosplaying for over a decade, but I've never done an official, dedicated cosplay photo shoot. My favorite part of cosplaying is making stuff and then hanging out with other folks who like to make stuff. So while showcasing my builds has definitely been a part of the experience, I've never dedicated my time and energy into anything outside of a in the moment con floor photos. So I'm a little nervous about this photo shoot. And I'm proud of this build and I want to show it off. Do we need to travel hundreds of miles to do this? No. I'm traveling because I want to work with a specific photographer who has a ton of experience photographing cosplayers and who understands that I'm an innately anxious, over-planning human. This is Brett of Downen Photography. His portfolio is worth exploring. We've crossed paths at a lot of conventions and events, so when I told him about this project, he was really excited to get involved. I paid Brett for this studio session up front. He's a professional, his time is really valuable, and I can say confidently, his work is worth every penny. Arriving at the studio was so cool. It's big and organized with dedicated spaces, and there's all sorts of smart photography equipment that I've never seen before. And working with him was so easy. He was an amazing coach. He was prepared and professional, and really, really importantly to me, a great communicator, because he gave me directions like move your foot back, now look over there, and pop the shoulder and drop your chin. You know, the kind of genuinely useful, specific guidance that helped me learn how to move my body in front of the camera, because I get really intimidated by the camera. I'm not a cosplay model, I am a maker, and I'll happily photograph or film the weird stuff I make, but as soon as my face and form have to be in front of a lens, I freeze up. Brett and Beverly, who was there to assist, were extraordinarily patient and supportive while I figured out what my face was doing. In preparation, Brett asked me to put together a mood board so we had a consistent vision, and this was a super helpful exercise because it prompted me to make some decisions up front that ultimately took pressure off of the day and off of the shoot. I don't know if you've noticed, but Ripley rocks a pretty spectacular short perm in Aliens, and as a child of the 80s, I too have experience with the perm. So let me assure you, it's not a great look for me. And wigs, in general, give me migraines, so I decided to let my hair live its best life. And I've dubbed my current hairstyle the Charlie from the 1997 cinematic masterpiece, The Mighty Ducks. And I think the movie stylist would be proud of my commitment to the character design. I also decided to skip the special effects boss battle makeup. You know, the greasy, grimy, bruisey, post-apocalyptic monster movie look, partly because I'm just not good at it yet. but mostly because I don't like feeling grimy and I knew it was gonna be a long day. I hope this is a little insight into why there's always so much drama in my videos around weathering. The session took up most of the afternoon, and by the end, Brett and I were both running on fumes. I didn't get footage of the wrap up because after all the travel in the morning and the marathon of putting on the cosplay, my behind the camera human was pretty tired too. But we did manage to drag ourselves to a local restaurant for dinner before hitting the road to drive home. And we also stopped for ice cream because you should always stop for ice cream on a road trip. It's just good practice.
All right, let's get this all situated and the mic and the grenades and the guns. And is this more awkward? You know, I'm just gonna set them to the side. We're done with Ellen Ripley, and what an amazing build this was. I can't believe I'm at the end of the journey, and I also can't believe that I didn't set any goals for this last leg of it. I thought about it because I genuinely believe that goal setting is the most powerful tool in your cosplay toolbox for identifying and growing and showcasing skills. And when I think back about this experience, there are things that I would definitely do differently. But for this time around, because it was so new, I just wanted to be present. I wanted to look and listen and feel the anxiety in that moment and just kind of sweat through my cosplay, enough to make Ripley proud. And now I have some ideas for next time. And I'm really, really excited to wear this cosplay at my next convention. Hey, if you like this video, would you please consider subscribing to my channel? Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you in season 2.
Are you an internet star? Are you an internet star?